It's been a wet and dreary day by the shores of Lake Erie, but we have football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the New England Patriots and the Cleveland Browns. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Some good guy, man.
Play action, it's Watson. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And he fires one that's intercepted.
That's good, man.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 30-yard line.
Certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
Now Jones.
Wow! My running back didn't jump for that. Hey, this is, I don't know what's up with this animation I be getting lately, bro.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
This shit, really. I ain't missed the field goal, so. That's tells you the shit went. I think he baffled too, man.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Oh, Jones just, oh.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game. It's certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Here comes Grant on the return. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one.
I think that's a good way to think about it. Maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because
like he's not even looking at.
You want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence.
He's not even looking at the person he's guarding. You're manned up with him and you're turned around.
And try and get things settled down.
What the fuck?
Here, a long way to go. So the big play,
like, why is he running backwards?
Now for 1st and 10. And Chubb try the middle here. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. The Browns at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Watson on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hunt. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. And he's got a route. That's complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
You don't go to the sideline. You just stand. I hate the flat so badly, bro.
The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Hey, come on, man. You just couldn't go to the side. You're literally looking at the ball.
Down, they'll run with Chubb. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal. Now Watson going to sneak it. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the one. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down.
Almost want to go Shakespeare here. My kingdom for a yard. Quarterback sneak, nothing doing.
Better be careful. Shakespeare might sue you.
Yeah, he might come get me, right? Good luck with that, Bard.
And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on 3rd and goal? And now with the play clock getting down, Kevin Stefanski going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. And he takes this one in for a ground score. Nick Chubb, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. That's swung out wide to Harris. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones, complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. Harris running straight ahead. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing Jones. Open man, the tight end Henry. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 32-yard line.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 32-yard line. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he is going to lose yardage here. $12-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And they will take over possession of the football at the 42-yard line. A little careless with the football. He also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did. And when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away.
Drop
Tuck
the ball
it
over his
away
head,
because you've
dude.
got to take care of the ball.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
Faking the give. Now Watson. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. Watson. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
But he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 14. A new set of downs.
1, 2, 3. I could click on the nobody, but dude behind. Hey, come
Here's
on.
a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They go up the middle with Chubb. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Watson now to throw. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Man got 1 foot in. That's not a touchdown.
His first read was there, got it to him quickly and into the end zone.
And they actually called it a touchdown. And I can't.
Involved in the coordinator, yeah, give him credit. Found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Wow. Okay.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
From the 30 on second down, Jones. He's got a man, complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Definitely gave my man a touchdown.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Fight.
On the give, this is Harris. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Oh.
Throws it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked up by John Johnson. And the Browns will have solid field position here as they take over at the 35-yard line.
What? I threw it to circle. He threw it.
On the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown
Yo!
About it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Browns drive about to get started. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Watson. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And deep to return it is Marcus Jones.
Bruh, I'm about to quit this league that I'm in right now, B.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a
Nah,
touchback.
B, I'm just getting pissed off, bro. This shit is pissing me off. I don't like. First, I don't like the Patriots, so they got me playing the Patriots. But shit just happened, bro. Dude just got a. You know what I'm saying? Dude got a touchdown. Caught a touchdown pass with 1 foot in the end zone. I can't challenge it because it's a touchdown play. And the replay showed he only got 1 play foot in, and they still gave him the touchdown. I'm like, do some bullshit. And then motherfucking, they got motherfucking Max Jones out here just throwing it to the other team. Like, he's not even pressured, and he's literally just throwing it to the other team. I'm like, this shit is pissing me off. I'm like, bro, he's not even, like, he just...
He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation.
Nah, man, I don't know, bro. That shit.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5.
He ain't even getting hit all game. This shit just pissed. He got hit once this game. This shit. And the one time I get hit this game, they give him a fumble. He gets hit 3 times. The ball just collides out of him. He doesn't drop the ball. He's actually still in the ammunition holding the ball. I'm like, come on. I'm like, come on.
6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his 2nd touchdown.
If it's gonna make a fumble, at least give a strip animation, not just the ball just like pops right out. Yeah. I can't.
Now they'd really like to make the
You can't make no rule like that, bro. You can't make no rule like that because it's always fuck shit to explain to Madden. You can't really make no rule like that. You can't make no rule like this. Always fuck shit in Madden. You can't make no rule like that. This shit like this is what annoys the fuck out of me.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On 4th down, Watson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. The Pats at the line ready to go. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here. His pass is intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah. Sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Here's Chubb on the read option, and he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Now Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. From 6 yards away. And the Browns are able to widen their lead here in this first half. The point after through the raindrops up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just need to keep.
This is caught inside the 15. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up.
Whoa. My nigga's wide open.
Because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
And 14-mile-per-hour wind.
Kick is good, and that'll put us within 3 scores as it becomes
But that shit don't affect throwing. But now it act like it affects my fucking throwing.
Defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the
that shit fucking.
Yeah, and trailing it to break, you obviously don't want to go in up with a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board.
Every time I fucking pass the ball, it's like I'm fucking passing the fucking monsoon. And he passed the ball. It's clean.
Reach halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
If it ain't there, bro, you got it. Don't worry about it.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3
tomorrow
already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game. And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. And that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
Jones now.
Yeah.
On 1st down. Throwing middle, but it's
They've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones.
That nigga, he throws a poor accurate.
Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And the Browns are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Every single throw is poor accuracy, bro.
Because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
They begin this drive with Chubb. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. And again, it's Chubb. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson on the move to his left.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Matt Judon make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
A move to New England from Baltimore suited Matthew Judon nicely with 12.5 sacks in his first year of a new 4-year contract with the Patriots. That was a new career high for him, 7th in the NFL, and the most for a Patriot since 2000.
That's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it.
And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception.
Oh, my God.
A sense of complacency and thinking this game is over. But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Line of scrimmage again to 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Jones. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly are running up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone...
Oh, my God, bro.
Now Jones on 3rd down.
He's got his man, Thornton.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked up by Greg Newsom.
He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Well, if there was any thought that this thing might turn around for this offense in the 2nd half, I think those thoughts pretty well dashed after that interception return there.
It just has not been a good outing for this unit whatsoever. There's no other way to say it. They've been overmatched, haven't performed to the level that they've needed, and that throw there is just going to contribute to this game getting out of hand.
The York on now for the extra point.
And now it's blocked. And the Patriots have it. There he goes left side. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And all the way into the end zone. And that's 2 points. Boy, at this point, I don't know what's going on down there. You got guys running one way on the pick six, now running the other way to return the blocked extra point.
It's almost like that guy went this way, but the other guy went that way. And guess what? Both of them scored points.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
Here's Jones throwing on first down. Right side, Thornton with it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Oh, always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Looking to throw. Jones. It's brought in by Harris.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
From the 41, Jones. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Tacky gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Jeremiah.
That's basically Randy. They're down here in the second half. You're going to try and make something happen. And if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
Look.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Jonathan Jones there to make the stop.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Hunt will try going up the middle. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Chubb on the read option. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. Here we go on 4th. Watson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Marcus Jones picks it, and the Patriots are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability, but when he was available on draft, my goodness,
Oh, he stops my dude.
picked off by Greg Newsom. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. This one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
This is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Extra point by York is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things in this ball game.
And now here's another interception. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Well, just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense today, they've really shredded that game plan on the other side all four quarters. And, Charles, that pick six, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick six?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, and it winds up falling incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been broad. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side, and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On third down, here's Harris. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on first and second down and needing long yardage to try and pick up a first down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on fourth down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on first and second down. Really put them behind the eight ball.
They run forward with Harris, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. He needed less than a foot. He didn't get a whole lot more than that, but he did get the first down.
Well, he and his offensive line created enough push where if he was able to just fall forward as he was able to there, that would pick up the first down. As you noted, didn't need a whole lot, didn't get much more than that.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move them.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Greg Newsom. And the Browns are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles. But that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. They run it again with Chubb. Down to about the 32.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
107 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And Chubb fumbled him.
Wow. How long is not? He comes along and scoops it up. Almost like his almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A give. This is Chubb. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football.
Man, bro. K-Sean, bro. Just what just happened to me, B.
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying
So I just made Nick Chubb fumble. Nick Chubb was on the ground. There's 5 to 6 defenders trying to pick up the ball. Nobody can pick up the ball, but Nick Chubb picks it up at the bottom of the pile.
Good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Like, seriously? I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
And they'll indeed take a knee. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. And they take a knee. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there's no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Browns, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens.
No, he need more for Quez.
They can't quite seem to turn
where is that fumble? Is this it?
Now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem
where he fumbles the fucking word
against the Chicago Bears.
A commission I'm in a league with. Where's the playbook, bro? Here. Yeah, it's not a Saints user. He's the new Jags user. Where is that touchdown? It's the Saints. Oh, that shit tight. You can't even play that shit because they know they fucked up. Let me see this. This shit right here. It had the ball in his head, and the ball just drops out. They still got an analyst holding the ball in his hand.